Disclaimer, throughout this video I have a pimple under my right eyebrow, a slightly sunburned face, and lipstick on my teeth. Basically, I look like a flop. I'm very sorry. Hello everyone, it's Jen, and today I'm doing another Q&A. But before I start that, I just want to make a couple announcements. The first announcement is that this entire week is going to be like a vlog week, so I'm going to be uploading a vlog every single day just because there is so much going on this week. Tomorrow I'm going to a Five Sauce concert, Tuesday Kyle's coming to LA, Wednesday I'm going to the Smosh premiere, and then Thursday through Saturday is VidCon, and then after that is Disneyland. It's going to be a crazy week, and I'm going to be vlogging the whole thing, so just want to let you guys know. The second thing is, yes, I am going to VidCon, so if you are also going to VidCon and you want to know where I am at certain times, I'm going to be live tweeting from my Twitter, so you can go follow me. It's at jenniferjanefix. I'll put that down below. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So I asked you guys on Twitter to ask me questions using the hashtag AskJen, and I'm going to be answering those questions right now. The first question comes from XXFangirlXX08, and she asked, what is your opinion on all this One Direction, Zayn, Louis being a dad drama? Now, I'm not a Directioner, and I don't really keep up with One Direction that much, but there is so much going on with that band, and I feel so bad for Directioners. Like, how do they sleep at night? Zayn just left One Direction like 2 months ago. Louis is gonna be a dad. Harry's getting death threats. Liam just got engaged today. I feel for you, Directioners, I really do. Nash Alien Girl asks, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you love me? I love you way past 10. I love you all way past 10. My love for you guys is off the charts. Like, there's no number big enough to express how much I love you. That's right, that's how much I love you. Same as Colleen asks, what did you eat for breakfast today? I had a bagel. Yeah. Kalia_Baka asks, I'm sorry if that's not how you pronounce her name, but she asks, embarrassing stories. Wow, I have a lot of embarrassing stories because I am the queen of flops. I guess my most embarrassing story, are you ready for this? It's gonna be a while. Get your popcorn, get anything you need, because it's gonna be long. So, when I was a sophomore in high school, my friend invited me to her Sweet 16 birthday party, and I didn't have her address, and she never gave me her address. I don't know why, but she's just like, hey, come to my birthday party, and I guess she assumed I knew where she lived. So I was like, okay, and so I looked up her address in the directory because our school had a directory where everyone's addresses were. So I looked up her address, and then my mom drove me to that address. I walked up to the house. My mom already left before I even got to the door, so I was like, thanks mom. Anyway, so I walked up to the house and I rang the doorbell, and a really young guy, like in his mid-20s, opened the door, and I assumed it was her older brother because I'd never been to her house, but I knew she had an older brother, so I was like, oh, this might be her older brother. So I just walked in, like he didn't even say, oh, come in. I just like barged into the house. I was like, I'm here. And then I looked around and I was like, where is everyone? Like there was no one there. And he's like, I think you have the wrong house. And I was like, what? What? I was like, is this not so-and-so's house? I'm not gonna say her name, but I was like, this isn't her house? He's like, no, it's my house. I think you have the wrong address. I was like, oh, shit. Well, that's great. I was so embarrassed, mainly just because he was so hot, and I was like, I'm so sorry. I feel so bad. He's like, nah, don't worry about it. And I was like, okay, bye, I guess. And I just like walked out of the house. My mom already left, so I had to call her, and I was like, yeah, this isn't the right house. I texted my friend and I was like, is this not your address? And I texted her the address I went to. She's like, oh, I used to live there, but we moved about a year ago. And I was like, oh. Well, this is awkward. So she gave me her actual address, and then I went to the party, and it was all fun, but it was so embarrassing. That was the most embarrassed I've been in my entire life. My wife, Lindsay Erstad, asks, are you excited to have a 3-way collab with you, me, and Kyle is perfect? Oh my gosh, I am so excited. I'm so excited for Kyle to come. If you guys don't know who he is, he's like my internet best friend, and we have a collab channel together, so you can go subscribe to that if you're not already. But I'm super duper excited because we're like the 3 musketeers. We are the holy trinity. We are the 3 best friends that anyone could have. And I've been waiting for months to do this collab and just to have all 3 of us be together once and for all. So I'm really, really excited. My boy Benjamin_Bigger asks, can you fix my ass, Jen? Jezreel Valena asks, what is your favorite song at the moment? We are the new Americana. Americana by Halsey, in case you didn't know that. My fellow YouTuber George Braithwaite asks, if you were in the Burn book, what would be said about you? Probably something like, Jenniferfix has a huge ass forehead. Do you see this? It's 5 fingers. Maybe even 6. J_Ryan_Smith asks, which year of school was your most favorite and which year of school was your least favorite? My most favorite was probably my senior year, just because it was so much fun in general. And it was definitely the easiest year just because everyone was just focused on getting into college and our school didn't want to put too much pressure on us. So I think, you know, it was a really chill, relaxed year, and it was also just a lot of fun because there's all that hype about graduating and, you know, just finally being free and moving on with our lives. So I think that was definitely my favorite year. My least favorite year was probably junior year because that was the most stressful year of my life. I just had so much work, and every year at my school the juniors have what's called the junior research project, and that was literally the worst part of my high school experience. I had to write an 11-page paper about any topic I wanted, and it was horrible. I cried a few times. And not just that, but like junior year is the year where you have to start applying to colleges and, you know, figuring out what you want to do, and then everyone's putting all this pressure on you, and it was just horrible. So I definitely hated junior year. Grace_Hardy1099 asks, who is your favorite YouTuber? My favorite YouTuber, that is a really hard question because I have so many, but I'm gonna say Joey Graceffa because I feel like he's the only YouTuber that I actually watch on a daily basis. And I actually met him a couple months ago, and he's the nicest person ever, and he's just, I just want to hug him all the time and just be his best friend. He's just so adorable and so nice. I love him so much. Love Butera Avenue asks, if you could go any place in the world, where would you go and why? I want to go to a lot of places, but recently I've been really dreaming about going to New York. I've never been to New York, and it's always been my dream destination because I'm a city girl. I think I would love it. A lot of people say it's too chaotic and too dirty, I don't know, but I like that kind of thing. I love the city. It's my background on my laptop. There's the New York skyline, right there. So that's how much I love New York and how much I really want to go there. Kyle asks, what does your last text say? My last text was from Benjamin, and he said, if you meet someone who knows girls and boys at VidCon, please tell me ASAP. So that's that. Wish Best of Luck asks, dream career. You guys know that I really want to go into the film industry. I don't really know what specifically I want to do yet. I don't know if I want to go into TV or movies, or if I want to be a director or a producer or a screenwriter or an editor. I don't know what I want to do yet, but I'm slowly figuring it out. I do know for a fact that I want to go into the film industry, which is very hard to do, especially if you don't have connections, which I don't. So hopefully it works out well for me. O2L_love asks, when did you and Lindsay Erstad meet? If you guys don't know this, Lindsay is like my best friend, and you've seen her in many of my videos. We actually met when I was 11. No, how old was I? I was 10 and she was 11 because we were in a split 5th and 6th grade class. I was in 5th grade, she was in 6th grade, and we weren't really friends at the time. I mean, we were like acquaintances. I went to her house once because she was throwing like this huge Halloween party and everyone came, but we were never really ever friends. And we went to the same middle school together and we never really talked. And then in high school, we went to different high schools, so we never talked. And then a few months ago, like 6 months ago, I saw her on Leasebug's channel, and I was like, I know this girl. I think she went to my school. So I went to her channel, and I commented on one of her videos. I was like, hey, I don't know if you remember me, but we went to the same elementary school and middle school, and I think it's really cool that you have a YouTube channel. I have a YouTube channel too, blah, blah, blah. We should collab, that type of thing. So then she answered back, she's like, yeah, I remember you. Let's collab. And then we collabed, and then we just been really close, best-ish friends since then. So yeah, that's how we met. Alexis Choi78 asks, since you're a smaller YouTuber, do you get hate comments? If you do they bother you? I love you and your videos. Thank you, I love you too. I think it doesn't really matter how big or small of a YouTuber you are, everyone gets hate comments. And they really don't bother me. I am not a sensitive person. I don't get offended easily. So whenever I see a hate comment, I'm just like, oh, okay, delete the comment. If it's really bad, usually I'll just like block the user and I just move on with my life. Like that's literally all it takes for me. Haters are wasting their own time trying to make me feel bad because it doesn't work, so sorry. Ringleston asks, do you love 5 Sauce? Because I'm obsessed with them. Have you not been watching my videos? of course I love 5 Sauce. In my last Q&A video, I talked about how I'm obsessed with them and how I have a Michael Clifford t-shirt. And I'm going to their concert tomorrow, so yes, I do love 5 Sauce. LizCool12 asks, what's your nationality? For the most part, I'm white. My dad's from Michigan. My mom is half American, half Costa Rican / Nicaraguan. Like, she was born here, but she grew up in Nicaragua and Costa Rica, and she speaks fluent Spanish. That's her nationality, so I'm 25% Nicaraguan, but overall I just say I'm white. Skylar Modell asks, do you tilt your head to the left or right when you eat tacos? Left. Rach_cuteness asks, what does your name mean? P.S. You're such an inspiration to me. Aw, thank you, I love you. My name is a Welsh name, and it's derived from the medieval name Guinevere, like Queen Guinevere, and I think it means white wave. That's what the name meaning website. Stop texting me! That's what the name website said, so yeah. Just Call Me Ari asks, can you say the alphabet backwards? As a matter of fact, I can. ZYXWVUTSRQPONNMLKJIHDFEDCBA. Bang. Taylor Long 01 asks, freshman advice. Freshman advice, I would say try not to put too much pressure on yourself freshman year, because it should not be a stressful year at all for you. So like, try not to overwhelm yourself with schoolwork. Don't be an overachiever. Still do your homework, obviously, and still try your best, but try not to make it really stressful, because it really shouldn't be. Sophomore year is when you need to start like getting on it and start putting pressure on yourself, I guess. Respect your elders, and I don't just mean teachers, I mean your upperclassmen and sophomores, because you're not better than them. Just saying. Lastly, Netflix and chill does not mean Netflix and chill. Last question comes from BNatalie98, and she asks, where do you see yourself in 10 years? Let's see, in 10 years I'll be 28, so hopefully I'm married by then. I'd like to be married by the time I'm 28. Maybe with a kid, I don't know, but I just hope I'm happy, like, with my life. That's pretty much it. Hopefully I'm still doing YouTube, or I'm working in the film industry. Yeah, that's about it. Hopefully I'm traveling a lot, because I do want to do a lot of traveling in my 20s, so that's that. That is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed that Q&A. If you did, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for more weekly videos, follow me on all my social media down below, and I will see you guys next week. If you're going to VidCon, I'll see you at VidCon. That's going to be super exciting. I can't wait to meet you guys. So yeah, bye!